Hello and welcome to day 5 of Ben and Tim's advent calendar of pop, bits and pieces, rubbish, general miscellaneous stuff, and we've had some great stuff and some baffling stuff so far, so if you've not heard the first 4 days, get on it. But here we are on day 5, and I've got some very sad news. Tim, I don't know how to break this here, but we lost another sponsor. So apparently Walters was fine, but Frank was not impressed with yesterday's show. So, and we can't just be sponsored by and Walters. So, although I did try and interest Wood to try and make it another partner, but sadly not.
Well, I've got some good news though, which is you were expressing a hope that we could be sponsored by women in their bras.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a new sponsor. That's right. It's Pyramid.
Oh, Pyramid. I mean, I love Pyramid. Yum yum yum. 2 scoops of mash. So, from the era, very much, Pyramid could have been advertised during this next programme.
No, yogurt only.
Let's just play the bloody song. Ooh, sweet sex.
Oh, that intro doesn't get any better, does it?
Not really. I mean, we might as well, let's not beat around the bush. This is Spitting Image with the Christmas singles, which is the second Christmas actual released record.
It is, but it's written by Phil Pope, who seems to have a pathological hatred of Christmas. He's written so many comedy songs about hating Christmas and Christmas singles in particular. If you ever find out that, Father Christmas has been found dead, send the police straight to his door, I think.
Oh dear, yeah, of course, Spitting Image had a little bit of success. I mean, when it was at its biggest, was definitely when the Chicken song in 1986 was number 1. And that was followed by the less successful but still memorable Santa Claus is on the Dole.
Yeah.
Backed with the first Atheist Tabernacle Choir. Clap your hands! But then there was a few years, like a bit of a fallow period. And then they tried it again. And this, you can tell this is 1990. It's those drums.
And Julian Clary.
Well, yeah. Not that Julian Clary isn't famous anymore, but yeah, there's a definite a full tinge of the era. And this is, I really like this song. I genuinely do.
I do. I think it's got a bit of a point as well. There's it really is quite affecting when Elvis says, even when the singer's croaked, his songs play anyway.
Yeah.
If Jesus Christ were here right now, I'm sure that he would say no more Christmas singles.
That's pre-bloody Beatles anthology as well. But this peaked at, would you like to take a guess?
I think it was like number 52, wasn't it?
You wish. 84. 84.
Oh, the controversial bit's coming up. Just listen to this.
Chris Barry.
Chris Barry doing Chris Barry's voice, yeah.
Load them onto an aeroplane and drop them on Iraq.
Censored for the single version, of course. But
Yeah, well, 2 things happened between it being on the programme and being as a single, wasn't there?
Yeah.
One of them was, obviously, it was considered a bit too controversial as we actually entered the Iraq War.
Yeah.
And second, Maggie wasn't there anymore.
No.
It must have been pre-recorded a while before, because there's an awful edit on the television version where John Maisie's very abruptly pasted over.
And it really badly edits out things like the quotes from Merry Christmas Everybody and White Christmas, doesn't it? Like, does Noddy Holder just go, so? And then explodes.
But yeah, I think it's a great song. I think this should be part of everyone's festive regiment, to say the least. I could tell you the 83 songs that came ahead of it.
Let's hear some of them, go on.
I didn't mean it. Number 1, when this was at that number, number 1 was Ice Ice Baby. Number 2, Justify My Love. Number 3, Saviour's Day. Number 4, All Bloody Together, Bloody Now. 5, Unchained Bloody Melody. And then there's Kinky Boots, thanks again, Simon Mayo.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of very dodgy sex in this top 5.
Yeah,
and The Farm.
Especially number 9, This One's for the Children by New Kids on the Block.
Don't.
And Mary had a little boy. These are all songs. This is a story. This is number 13. You've lost that loving feeling. These are all about sex. Sucker DJ.
Stop it.
And of course, 7 little girls sitting in the back seat.
What, by Bum Ballerina? Oh my good lord, I've forgotten that existed.
And of course, the sexiest song of all time, Turtle Rhapsody by Orchestra on the Half Shell.
Do you know, I actually heard that this morning. Probably the first time I've heard it since, like...
You haven't?
Ah, I heard it this morning, yeah.
Where?
It was playing in a record shop.
I refuse to believe that.
It was. I think they're playing the soundtrack album because it also had Awesome You Are My Hero.
We're going to have to argue this one. We're going to have to argue this one for a while.
Not Awesome You Are My Hero. What's the other Yarkid K one from the Turtles film?
Spin That Wheel, Turtles Get Real.
That's it. That's the one that was also on. So I think it must have been the soundtrack album.
You got some weird shops.
And your point is?
Fair enough.
You're the one reading out charts full of weird, perverted sex. So.
And at 96, Red Hot (Reputation) by Gary Glitter.